Hello and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim on Nyxus Gaming. We're here in Whiterun. When we last left off, we finished up in Markarth. Let me put it that way. Markarth was the last city we had to explore before I wanted to get back to the main quest. Because now we have explored every major hold in the game. And I wanted to do this because this next main quest involves us negotiating a truce between Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius. And there's going to be some movement around the game, and I wanted to make sure I visited everywhere before things changed, you know? But I want to step back in between episodes. I went around, and I sold all the stuff I needed to. If you remember, we were like pretty over encumbered. So this is my inventory right now. Lydia isn't holding anything. I kept that single flawless sapphire because we still need to bring 2 of them to Medesi. And along the way, I also bought some Jazbay grapes from the various alchemy vendors in the game. We only need 1 more of those. That's pretty cool. And overall, like, our quest log is looking pretty low now after visiting all the cities and knocking stuff out. Now, obviously, there's things we aren't going to get to till a lot later. Like, that's a Creation Club thing, one of the last things I'll hit. That is for College of Winterhold. That's another Creation Club. That's going to involve the Thieves Guild and a lot of searching around. We're going to finish that with the Mages, the College. That's a DLC. That's a DLC. That's going to be in Solstheim, so we'll knock that out in DLC. That's Thieves Guild, Civil War, Dark Brotherhood, Companions, Dark Brotherhood, and Civil War. So after we finish the main quest line, I'm going to move on to the Civil War, then we'll start knocking out some of these other factions, like the Companions and such. But without ado, today I would love to actually finish the main quest line. So we've already talked to Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius. They have worked their way up to High Hrothgar probably weeks ago in the game's timeline, and we've just left him up there all alone. Let's finally go up there and see what this is all about. Alright, we have arrived here. Oh, who? Why are they here? Esbern? Delphine?
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
Yeah, it turns out he's a dragon. He's helped me a little bit.
All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort.
Okay. Parthernax. You want us to kill Parthernax?
Justice can be harsh, but it is still justice. Parthernax deserves to die.
Why does he need to die again?
Parthernax was the author of many atrocities during the Dragon War. Crimes great enough to be remembered for thousands of years. True, he turned traitor to Alduin and helped overthrow the Dragon Cult, but that does not excuse or expiate his previous deeds. Whether or not he has truly repented or merely acted to save himself, justice demands that he pay with his life.
I mean, you're the only one demanding that. You're the only one that seems to remember all this. I think you're blowing it out of the water, buddy. We're going to ignore that.
Very good.
We're just going to ignore that. Delphine was here. Delphine's like, screw that Parthernax business. I just want to get up into the keep. It's cold up here. Get me to some warmth. Okay. Oh, there's Delphine.
We should get started. Alduin is own. What are we waiting for?
Okay, she's not even gonna talk to us. Let's see what Arngir says.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
So originally this was supposed to be a peace summit between the Imperials and the Stormcloaks that the Greybeards were helping out with. But you'll notice that two unwanted parties have arrived. We've already seen one, like the Blades. They really have no business here. But they've showed up. But anyways, don't worry. I'll get them to agree to peace. For now.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Okay, so we have to take a seat at the council table. Like I said, Delphine and Esbern are here. Are they going to talk to the Greybeards at all? Or are they just going to walk on by?
So, Arngir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
If it were up to you, the Dragonborn would sit dreaming on this mountain doing nothing.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter.
Low-key, I didn't like seeing Lydia and Miko standing there with them. That's why I moved them away. I guess we are all going to the council room now. I'm just saying, like, Delphine, at least she's wearing armor. Esbern, he probably knows a little bit of magic, but, like, the Greybeards could probably just Fusrodaw them off the mountain at any point if they really want to. Okay, look who we have here. We got Arngir, the man in charge himself. We got Ulfric Stormcloak, the racist. We have Galmar, his right-hand racist. Actually, his left-hand racist. Can't even be the right hand. Look at you, you disappointment. We got another Greybeard, Ianarth. Legate Rikke. Rikke? I don't know how to pronounce her name.
And we can begin.
We got Jarl Elisif the Fair of Solitude and General Tullius. They make up the Imperial side of things. Jarl Balgruuf, of course, the one caught in the middle of everything in Whiterun. Can you chill out, Esbern? Chill. And another person, Elenwyn.
Why delay? Please.
If you don't shut your damn mouth, this peace council is gonna turn the wrong way really fast. Yeah, back up. Why are you here?
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
Okay, she's just kind of here. She's not even talking to me. Probably still upset I crashed her little party. Let's take a seat, shall we?
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? Your chief Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere.
He's right, you know.
Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the Thalmor. Like, the Imperials here... There's arguments for them. There's arguments, but the Thalmor... Come on, slowly. I don't like the Thalmor. So, but there is a point. Tullius doesn't really want her here either. I guess for the content, you know, she can stay. Why not, right?
Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around.
Okay, but... you know what? Get her out of here. She should go. No one likes Thalmor. Get her out. Boosrodaw her off the mountain before I do.
Well said.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Uh-oh.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
You already said something,
Here we
Ulfric.
go.
Sit the fuck down, dude.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't
We're
be able
here
to
to
resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
And defeat
Yes,
the
let's
Huns?
get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this
I'll
is
handle it.
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would the
out of
Empire
character.
want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
I mean... A city of stone, it looks very nice, a bunch of archaeological aspects to it, and constantly under siege by people who hate the Nords, and you want to put it in control of the main Nord leader over here. Wouldn't it damage him in the long run? I've already released the King of the Forsworn. And I'd be willing to bet if Ulfric ever visited the city to check out his new city for his side, there'd be a pretty big target on his back, honestly. I think, well, let's give him... I don't want to give him Riften. I mean, Riften is just... I like Riften, I'll put it that way. Winterhold is just a cliffside remnant at this point. It used to be a capital of Skyrim, so there's something to be said there. And it's basically the magic capital of Skyrim right now. Right? Well, let's give him Winterhold.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink.
Oh, I got that wrong. We're giving them Markarth, and we need to take a city. Oh yeah, in that case, yeah, let's take Riften. Riften all the way.
I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric.
I literally just did what you said.
This is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation.
This is our homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
I thought it was a done deal. We get Riften, they get Markarth. But what happened? I haven't heard anything about this, but if it was a massacre, like, yeah, you should be compensated, right?
Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Ignund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Carthwayston. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Yeah.
My controller has ran out of battery. I will be right back. Alright, and we're back.
I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
How does that help us at all?
Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be.
Why would he come when he's called?
He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call.
So what's the name?
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
And just like that, we just learned the words.
We have nothing to talk about until Carbonax is dead.
Now, I'm pretty sure they're automatically unlocked too. Let me just double check. Call Dragon, yep. All unlocked. Nothing to spend our 13 Dragon Souls on, of course. Is there another one there? No? Yeah, I can unlock another thing of that, I guess. Okay. 12 Dragon Souls. So the idea here is that now that Balgruuf doesn't have to worry about the Imperials or the Stormcloaks coming to his door and taking his city, we can use his palace to trap this dragon, Odahviing, in. And he will help us get to Alduin. We defeated Alduin, but he fled to Sovngarde, and we need to know how to get there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you see, I wanted to visit all the other cities before doing this quest, because now there are completely different Jarls in charge of both Riften and Markarth. And it could have changed Winterhold depending on what way that went. And I think the thing about Carthwayston, that was completely... It didn't pertain to us at all, but yeah, now the game is going to be different until we finish the Civil War quest line. Which we are doing right after the main quest, so don't even worry about that. And then it's still going to be different from how it began at the beginning of the game.
I'm glad you were able to negotiate a truce, but I don't trust Ulfric. He'll break his word as soon as it suits him.
Oh, I don't trust him either, honestly.
Yes?
Okay. Oh yeah, also we have this quest to kill Parthenax, and I don't know about that. I don't know about that. We'll leave that. We'll ignore that for now. Alright, so we gotta find Odahviing. We can see Whiterun right down there. We're gonna trap the dragon in the palace there. And I guess now we just travel back to Whiterun to start preparing the trap. To Dragon's Reach we go. It's raining. The interior rain has already been turned down because it happened while I was selling stuff. So that's good. Alright, what's the plan here?
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word.
Okay, so you're ready to spring the trap?
As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word.
I'm ready. Let's go trap a dragon.
My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Now we go up to where the trap is, and we gotta call Odahviing to Dragon's Reach on this lovely, stormy day here.
You have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Oh, not at all. We're just gonna wing it, buddy. I'm gonna yell some random words into the sky and hope it works out.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Make sure we actually have the correct shout here. Call dragon. Odahviing, hear my voice and come forth. I summon you in my time of need.
We're ready when you are.
Anything? Oh. Oh. I don't hear anything. What do you hear? Oh. Well, he's dead. Okay. So we can use this in conjunction with our Dragon Wrench shout and force this guy to land too, so we can really do some damage. And I don't think we actually kill him. I think we literally just make him walk this way and it traps him. Come on, over here, buddy. Guys, please. Don't fight him. Just let him walk over here. Do we have to defeat him? I didn't think we did. Okay, well. Let's make sure to keep laying that on him so he stays down here. And we just keep wailing on him. Oh, there he is. He's trapped now. Are we... Okay, yeah. We're done here.
Ofuta med Kodav, caught like a bear in a trap. Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Hinsir Alduin, no doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
That's right. Where is he hiding?
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your thuum for myself.
Why is it so zoomed in?
Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest.
I can see up your nostrils, dude. You got some
Among
boogies.
ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him.
So you were telling me where to find him.
Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free?
I think it's weird that we're just ordering him to serve us immediately, but, can we trust him? I mean, I think we should keep him until Alduin is defeated, right?
Well, Croesus, there is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention.
Tell me what you know, then.
Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Interesting. So it looks like we need to go... He wants us to set him free so he can fly us there. Can we trust him? Hey, Farengar.
Incredible. Sir, you have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice me. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Farengar, very bad idea, even for you.
I know he's restrained and all, but I don't think you should go poking around back there, buddy.
Surely you wouldn't miss a few scales, or a small amount of blood.
May, what are you doing back there?
Oh dear. Yeah, you might want to leave, buddy. Okay, so what do you think about setting this guy free?
No one can doubt that you truly are Dragonborn.
I mean, I barely did anything there. But you clearly don't
Now,
care.
If you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Well, you've got a city to keep, and I got a dragon to free. Guess you don't mind.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh? I can't believe that worked.
Yeah, it works. Now open it.
You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me.
No, I'm sure it'll be fine.
This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
The Jarl trusts me.
Was nu? Dini dein Ruthi Astval.
Hey, buddy, we need to talk. Hey, man, where are you going? Don't fly off. Can I like talk to you like face to face? I'm stuck. I don't want to talk to your tail end here, buddy. Okay.
Saran Uth. I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Hold on. I'm not quite ready.
Razini, the freedom of the sky beckons. Yet I stay here, Nogal, as promised.
So he's very cooperative. He's gonna stay here until we are ready to go to Skuldafn. Now, I don't know, actually, if it's a point of no return, but I'm pretty sure it is. Once you go to Skuldafn, you're gonna go through a pretty large Draugr dungeon, Nord Ruin, and then you're gonna go to Sovngarde, whether by success or failure. I mean, we're a Nord at least, so we're definitely going there. So if you have anything to do at this point in the game, you might want to go do it. So I'm going to make sure my inventory's still looking good, because we're going to be over there a while. Have all of our healing potions that we could need or want. We have all of our equipment. We have Lydia and Miko with us. I think for the most part, we're looking pretty good to go ahead and finish the game. Just trying to think. Anything at all that I could waste approximately 7 minutes and 16 seconds doing. That would end out the episode, but I can't think of anything. We can look through our quest log. World Eater's Eyrie. That's us flying to Skuldafn. Parthenax, we're gonna ignore that. I could try and find one last Jazzbay grape, I guess. I'm not gonna waste time looking for a flawless sapphire, because that's just gonna be a big luck thing, and it's gonna be hard to find. I'm gonna come out here, wait till daytime, and see if maybe Arcadia has a single Jazzbay grape, and we might be able to finish that. But who knows? I actually don't know where Jazzbay grows at all. It has to grow somewhere out in the world for us to harvest. I have no idea. So if we don't find one with Arcadia here, we might go looking for one. Alright, so into the cauldron we go. She is not even awake yet. Good, good. There she is.
What do you need, my friend? You look rather pale. Could be... Take a look.
Let's see, Jazzbay. Jazzbay? Nope, she has Juniper. That is
Come back anytime.
not what I need. I have it pulled up here on where I might be able to find it. Let's see, there's one near the Atronach Stone. We don't have that discovered. There's one in Vlindrel Hall in Markarth. I think. Here, never mind. I have a better spot to go find one. Because we've already gotten the one from Vlindrel Hall. There should be one right outside of Eldergleam Sanctuary. I guess it grows in this, like, ashy marshland area. I don't know what it looks like, though. Is it these here? No, that's Dragon's Tongue. I mean, they're Jazzbay grapes. And I think they're reddish, right? So I should be able to see one around somewhere, theoretically. It said there's a few of them right outside the entrance to the sanctuary. But either that's wrong or I'm blind. 4 are located just outside the entrance. I see Dragon's Tongue, not Jazbay. That says 2 are located inside, so we can check inside real quick. I don't know how far inside. But I'd assume they're in the green, lushy area. Let's see, looking for anything that could be a Jazbay grape. Let's move over to here.
Welcome to Elder Gleam's Sanctuary, my friend. If you have any questions, speak to us.
Not seeing anything yet. Maybe up by the tree? Let's go a bit further up. It's more Dragon's Tongue. This is different than Jazbay, right? Yeah, that's Dragon's Tongue. That's not Jazbay. Let's check up by the tree, I guess. That's more Dragon's Tongue, mountain flowers. Yeah, I'm not seeing... There's Mora Tapanella. Those are mushrooms. See, this is why I don't use the Skyrim wiki and I use UESP. Because I'm getting this information from the Skyrim wiki and I think it's just a little bit wrong. Didn't know that was there.
Make it quick.
Maurice is still here from the quest we did. Okay, yeah. We'll pass on this area then. It clearly wasn't here. It's more Dragon's Tongue. Where else can we find it that would be easy? So it says that they can be found south of Windhelm. All over the place. It says there are several places, which tells me they do grow in this, like, ashy marsh area. I don't know what you call this area, but they ought to be here somewhere if this information is correct. Don't want to get too close to the dragon lair either. I gotta be careful walking around here. Let's check over on this side, a little bit further away. See more Dragon's Tongue. I see a wolf chasing a fox. Oh no, a skeever chasing a fox. I think Miko's dealing with it. More Dragon's Tongue. And more. Yeah, I'm starting to think that the wiki is wrong on this. Very wrong. What is this little ruin area over here? Oh, hi. Hi. Hey, do you guys have Jazbay? You're a little strong, and you keep slowing me down. Yeah, Lydia, get him from behind. I can't even get to you because you're slowing me down. There we go. Hey, do you have Jazbay? No? What about you? No. Turns out they did not, in fact, have any Jazbay. Wasn't there another body laying here? Pretty sure there was. Oh, it's over here on the ground. Okay, well, there's some decent stuff here on the table. I'm gonna ignore it because I don't feel like selling more stuff before I go to Skulldolphin. And I'm gonna say this is a bust because there's clearly no Jazbay to be found anywhere around here. Not even by the dragon burial site, it looks like. There's another location. Apparently, whenever you buy the house in Riften, there's a little garden next to it that can have Jazbay. Is it this one? I see snowberries. I see all sorts of stuff, but I don't see Jazbay. I see more dragon's tongue. I think whoever made this wiki page doesn't know the difference between Jazbay and dragon's tongue. I think that's what's going on here. I've found some. This is Jazbay. So it's a little hard to find, but I found this just south, or just to the west of Kynes Grove. Apparently a lot can be found on this road here. And I'm pretty sure I didn't notice that anywhere else that it actually told me to go. But I finally found some. We need to bring this to Serethi Farm. And we'll finish this up. It's nothing too major. I just figured we'd go ahead and knock it out, fill out the episode before heading to Skulldolphin next time. This is the Nernroot farm.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins.
Hey, I got that Jazbay for you.
Fantastic. I was concerned I had asked for too many, but I'm glad to see you proved me wrong. Let me at least give you something for your efforts. Finding all of these couldn't have been easy. Or cheap.
And she gives us some potions for that.
I'll visit again sometime.
Which is alright, I guess. Quite a few potions. It looks like 5 or 6 of them. Cool. Well, that's all done. We're going to go ahead and fast travel back to Dragon's Reach, where we can pick up next time as we go ahead and fly to Skulldolphin and work on finishing the game. Thank you all for watching. Wait, did I fast traveled to the wrong place, damn it. Thank you all for watching. And with the game crash that just happened, I will end it off here. Bye-bye.